around 1 o'clock, about 3 Sundays ago, we got a news from Michael Gunner that we're going into lockdown, and the game we're about to play tonight from round 11 would have been the last game of that weekend. Unfortunately, lockdown got in the way. Those 2 words, which we all dread. Let's make up 1 word. But anyhow, 2 parts of 1 word. And these 2 teams will have to play tonight, and they're looking forward to it. So are we. Always good to see these 2 teams go about. 2 really healthy female football clubs, long history in the game in that regard. So Hellenic will take on Casuarina. Casuarina will be the home team tonight in their really, really nice kit with the pink socks and the pink trim around the neck and the sleeves, up against the very traditional blue and white from Hellenic. Both these teams will feature in the pointy end of the season without a doubt. They played a game for the ages in the semi-final of the FNT Women's Challenge Cup. It was just a great game of football, and anybody who was here or saw it live, you were just up for a treat that night. So look forward to seeing how they go again today on this Tuesday night. So this is, as I said, a round 11 catch-up game. My name's Bruce Stalder. This is on FNT TV. This is at Larrakia Park, and it is the Women's Premier League here in Darwin. Welcome Tuesday night, and it isn't a midweek knockout football match. It's actually a general run-of-the-mill, as you say, but there's never anything run-of-the-mill when these 2 football teams go at it. Casuarina is the home team tonight, taking on Hellenic Athletic Women, and this is a catch-up round from round 11 when COVID got its ugly head in the way, and both these teams are really powerful football teams, and so much talent from the goals to the forward ranks in both sides. Pitch looks good. On a Tuesday evening, it's had a lot of use. You can see some wear and tear in it, but you always get a true bounce, and both players can look forward to getting full value for their passes and their way of play. Casuarina and Hellenic both like to keep the ball. It's very possession-based, and they've got some really clever midfielders. Lauren Douglas for Casuarina and Steph Trakillis, Ellie Makrilos and Lisa Makrilos in there, and Lauren's joined by the Everywhere. This is my nickname for Alex Fulton. And Sophia Pablo in there as well tonight. So Casuarina are going to run from right to left on your screen. And we'll get this game underway. Jubilee Weo on the ball. And Douglas, who we mentioned there already, short one to... And this player, dangerous whenever on the ball. Scoots one through. It's only early. And Miguelina Hordas, the keeper for Casuarina, will collect. Put one step, and then boot the ball. Hellenic with a raid. Nice pass on the inside. Offside on this occasion. Sophia McCullough, 2 touches already. Early stages, not even 40 seconds old. The young number 10 for Hellenic. Jesse Newcomb will play this ball towards Fulton. Fulton gets it, and the captain today, in Aragon. Ecky's on the ball. If we go across the defence, we've got for Casuarina, Elizabeth Missob, Ellie Missob in the left back position, Jessie Newcomb in the central defence, Nadia Lely normally in the central defence, and that's where she is again tonight, and Ashley Sales on the right-hand side in that right back position. Ellie with a nice win of the ball against Myatt there. The captain today on the ball. Mary Coombe under challenge, but ball goes away to Daphne Shalakis. So for Hellenic across the back, you've got Daphne Shalakis in the left back position. Inside that is the central defensive pairing, very different in their heights. But Jamie Ellis is the taller number 14. Inside her right side in that central defensive role will be Mary Coombe, who did just a wonderful job in the final of the FNT Women's Challenge Cup, Mary in that position. And then on the right back is Tom. About 2.5 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. About 20-7 local time. Women's Premier League. Round 11 catch-up match because of COVID. Lisa McCrillis and Alex Fulton challenging for the ball together. Ashley Sales now involved. Fulton turns one inside to Nadia Lely. He's trying to play a pretty tight triangle and get out of play there, but it's just not happening. Stays with Hellenic. There's their captain, Ellie McCrillis, on the ball. Good challenge from Rachel Hoffman. Rachel's down as captain, but wasn't at the coin toss, so Nikki Aragon was. Ellie gets a call on the inside. Strong defence from Myatt. And that effort now enables Hellenic on a burst. Nadia Lely there with pace. Goes again. Good battle between those two. Smart play from her. She'll win herself a goal kick. Up against the talismanic number 10 for Hellenic. Like a communication there between Missob and Newcomb. Just hand a throw in to Hellenic on the grandstand side, western side, where the sunset is going to do its special bits shortly. A few celestial things going on tonight. All those people that are into the planets will know that there's a special planetary experience tonight. It can be seen through your binoculars. Douglas in the middle. Alex Fulton with it. Short ball to Pablo. Pablo further wide to Aragon. And Eki and Aragon tries to centre one back into Fulton and does and finds that place. Now Fulton has Jubilee Weo. Jubilee has Hoffman on the far side. Hoffman now has the ball. Pushes wide around. Shalakis will take the shot. And it'll just hum across the pitch and go to the left of the upright. No real trouble for Kashikala, the keeper. Thank you to McDonald's for their support. You can see Hoffman again, just inside the circle, into the area now. And good effort from Daphne Sholakis to keep her honest and push the ball wide. Corner resulted. Fulton's taking this. Comes for the number 10. Ashley Sales dips one over. Hoffman heads on. Casuarina comes out with pace and goes to ground and collects the ball. Underarms a right-hander out to Tom. Early missile in there. Now it's come forward where Michelina Cordas comes out, does some good work and early work as well. Trachillis to Tom, trying to find their way out. This time it's a loose one. Ashley Sales comes back into Pablo. Pablo with an early pass, misdirected. Tom gratefully accepts that and gets Hellenic underway again. That's got past Sales. Gemma Martin, always dangerous. Playing a different role than she has in the past, where she was the sole point for the forward attack of Hellenic. Now with Sophia Makrilis there and Myard on the wing, Gemma Martin plays a very different role, and she's been so good at that assisting and those runs she makes. Always good. Okay, Hordas with a big kick. Puts Casuarina well and truly into Hellenic's defensive half, where Ellis takes it out and expertly keeps it in play on that side. Must have been a very narrow corridor, and she just managed it really well. Newcomb over the top. Referee's going to pull it back. Late decision, but players move on with it. Thank you to Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. Personal and business dispute resolution team. Thank you. 1-800-978-360. 1-800-978-360. Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. So Ellis will take this. Got a lovely left foot on it. That one will just run out of play. She's just warming up. She'll get the compass right eventually. She's got great technique. She's been kicking on that left side all her life, and it shows. So Michelina Hordas will come out, play it out from her area. In pink with the salmon boots and the black gloves. And the white socks for Michelina. Goes short to Newcomb. Newcomb then goes over the top to Fulton. Douglas in a little battle with Trachillis, and Fulton will pick up the scraps. And that's a lovely ball through. Now it's Mary Coombe and Jubilee Weo on a run. Good play from Coombe. Casuarina came out early and definitively put that back into play and diffused what was a dangerous raid from Casuarina in about the 8.5-minute mark. This will run out of play. Be a rowdy throw-in. That's their nickname for Casuarina. They're running from right to left on your screens in the pink socks. Newcomb with an up and under off the head of Tom. A loose one from Makrilis, the captain. That one skips across Ellis, and there was a chance for Hoffman, but she's recovered well. Martin challenged by Fulton. Fulton in there again. Alex everywhere. To Douglas. Good little battle between 12 and 13 there. Douglas gets it away. Now Hoffman has an opportunity to rebalance this attacking raid. Goes over the top trying to find Eki Aragon. First time she's offside, she'll take the shot, and she did, but Eki offside on this occasion. Real bright star and talented young player, the number 10 for Casuarina. Got threats on either side with Rachel Hoffman on the right and Eki and Aragon on the left. And if you're watching them too closely, you're going to worry about Jubilee Weo in the middle. And that's exactly how it is at the other end. Closely mark McCrillis, Sophia. And you've got to worry about Gemma Martin and Maya and Rihanna Myatt. So they match up really well, these two teams. Play a similar style of football. They like to keep the ball. And when they lose it, they like to get it back straight away. And great cultures in both clubs. Myatt on a run. Newcombe will stay with her. Nice turn on in, and then back comes Missob to help out. And collected in the end by Hordas. And Mickey will come forward and 2 or 3 bounces and get it back into play. This time she goes long. Hoffman gets there first. And that's a rare header that Daphne didn't get. The 23 for Hellenic. Nice play from Casuarina. This is what they do really well, the blue and whites. 3 passes and now a 4th, and Myatt's away. With space to burn and pace. And it's gone right to Myatt, and Myatt's put it in. It's come off the post and inside, and that's what they do. A counter that started from a Casuarina pass to Trakillis. Trakillis out to the right wing, Tom, and Tom put one right at the feet of Myatt. Myatt's pass on the inside was not intercepted by the central defence for Casuarina. You can see it here. Just somehow gets through Nadia. Martin just takes a tap, and I don't even think Gemma thought that was going in. It had so much of a curl on it, looked like it was going to go past the upright, but it's just hit it and snuck in. 1-0 advantage to Hellenic about the 12-minute mark. Douglas on the ball. Little 1-2 with an Arrogant. I'll get a throw in. Goes short to Fulton. Heads on to an Arrogant. Tom dispossesses her and puts it into Ellie McCrillis, who gets a stray boot and goes to ground. Restart for Hellenic. Tuesday Night Football, this is Catch Up. Thank you to Ward Keller, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution, 1-800-978-360. 1-800-978-360 is the number. That's an awkward one that's hit Ellie Missup. She's gone to ground. Now she's a bit better. Gets back into play in position, I mean. Lisa McCrillis sets one through, and Myatt's coming at it. Ellie Missup has to put on the brakes now, and now it's offside. They'll come back. Tuesday night. It's a beautiful night in Darwin. Really specky sunset appearing behind us and forming. And you get that lovely night air as it drifts from day to night. Larrakia Park, this is Darwin Football Stadium. We're on Larrakia Nation, and acknowledge the elders of the Larrakia Nation, those past, present, and those emerging elders. And acknowledge their custodial rights on the land, sea and air. Saltwater people. Ellie Misop has not made it through. There's been a sub already. So Ellie's come off. Obviously carried some issue into the game. Number 13 been replaced very early by Chinoa Al-Thiab, who's going to come on wearing number 14. Good play from the substitute. Came straight on, was in the thick of it. Chinoa Al-Thiab. Sophie McCrillis, nice pass to his sister Lisa, who does a little toe tab. All handled well by the keeper. Good ball from Hoffman. Need to trail in and protect Jubilee, and she's lost that or won that. We're not sure. Yes, it's a corner, so she's done well. And Coombe was like a tracer bullet straight onto her and followed her towards the goal line. So Fulton will take this. This is the second corner that she'll take from that position for Casuarina. They're 1-0 down on the North Crest scoreboard. Early goal to Gemma Martin. On that left side, top of your screen. That's where Gemma's hanging around tonight. Fulton comes in. It's a good ball. It's beaten. It's in there. It's still an opportunity. Bounced around. There was a real clear opportunity on goal there. Kashikawa had missed that. Fulton puts it back into play. And Chalakis with a left footer out, but only as far as Sales. It's still in dangerous area. Good run in from Chinoa. And a tip over the top from Fulton that'll go out of play. You're getting some value for those corners. Well played, Nadia Lely. That's really good central defence work. Lauren Douglas now tag teamed. Tight barking from Ellie McCrillis. Then Trakillis in there. Great football from both sides. I like the intent. And Fulton over the top. Now it's Coombe and Tom and Aragon. And Aragon on the ball first. Holding it up. Now she turns on the left, goes in. There's no one there with her. Now she puts one through trying to beat Tom and sort of gets to Weo. Fulton again, everywhere. Saves the day for them. Hoffman now has a chance to turn and go push wide if she wants to and take the shot. And Kashikala has to come out. Rachel has that ability. Just opens the body up and put good right footer onto that. She kept it in. She's going to keep it in for Myatt, though. That's the only problem. Yep, and away she goes. The number 7 for Hellenic. The balls in are always dangerous. Finds Martin unmarked again. Takes the shot. This time it's into the those good hands of Michelina Hordas. Danger again on this Hellenic right side, bottom of your screen. Rihanna Myatt is the number 7. Now it's a chance for the Casuarina side. This is so typical of these two teams. It's both ends, and it's quality. Look at that ball from Aragon to Douglas. She'll take the left shot. This is a goal now. If she takes it, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rachel just throws her head back. You look at this on replay. Great pass in from Aragon. Equally good first touch. Shot on goal, parried away by Kashikala, and all it had to be was tapped in. And Rach has put it over the goals. Will that count? Will they pay for that down the track? Early days, still only 18 minutes. But it just shows you the powerful counter abilities of Casuarina. That should have been 1-1. Love it when these two teams play. The quality that they lift in each other is amazing. Right, ball still with them. Now they're working their way out of play on the North Crest scoreboard side, the eastern side. Hoffman with a 1-2 with an overlapping Fulton. Executed expertly, and Fulton goes to goal. She's got Jubilee to go to. She takes a shot instead, and Kashikala, both hands to it. Nice work. She's getting plenty of opportunity to show her skills tonight, Kashikala. The ball's coming her way a bit. Throws one over the top. Tom gets there early. Chinoa sort of headed, kneed it, and then ended up thighed it out. Been a substitute. Chinoa Alfie-Abbott's come on for Elizabeth Missob in the left back position. Ellie was obviously carrying an injury or sustained one. Whatever way, she's had to come from the field in the early stages of this game. And number 14's gone on and been really busy already for Casuarina. You come in there, cleared it away. Nice work from her. Had to happen. Sophia Pablo keeps it in. Goes short ball to Douglas. Douglas goes back up to Aragon. Aragon back to Pablo, but Tom's going to steal it. Push it wide for Myatt. That's still in. Pushed away by Hordas. Now goes for Martin. Martin to Sophia McCullough. She'll go on the left foot and take the shot. Just wide. Hands to head. This is what Gemma Martin does. Just lays it on. Sophia McCullough turns, looks for the angle and too much. Tried to push it between that post and Hordas, which was really a narrow one, and then pushed it wide instead. So we've had two real good opportunities at either end for both teams in the last 2 minutes. Don't have to tell you, Hellenic's taking on Casuarina. The quality and the intent is just fantastic. First touch from Hoffman's a goodie. And that challenge from Daphne Chalakis is also good. Ball comes away. Jubilee Weo goes to it, and Ellis, nice and early and definitive, clears that away. Sophia Pablo in there now. Little tag team on on Steph Trakillis. Steph stands her ground and now does a short pass to her captain. Captain toes one across to Tom. Tom's going to use a bit of the width of the pitch and does that. Nice one from Chinoa. Al-Thiab. To get back because you got Myatt now free. That's good stuff from Nadia Lally. Now onto Chinoa, and that's going to go out of play. So Tom will throw this in. So Michelina will make the casual stroll like it's a Sunday afternoon in the park to collect the ball. 22 minutes have passed in this first half on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's for their great support of women and girls football programs, including the live streaming you're seeing tonight. And, of course, Ward Keller, great supporters of the women's game as well. They are the territory law firm Ward Keller, personal and business dispute resolution. Comes through Martin at pace, goes to Myatt. Myatt will go one on and take the shot. It's cleared away by Chinoa. Al-Thiab goes back to Myatt for a first-timer. And again, desperate defence from Al-Thiab. And enterprising stuff from the blue and whites. And Rihanna Myatt didn't hesitate to take a left footer, not a preferred side. Now she's had the ball thrown back at her. And she just comes back at you again. You don't want to welcome that. Goes left across to Sophia McCrillis, just does the turn. This time misses from her and goes over the top. And it's a double from Gemma Martin. A second goal. So 2 to Gemma. That's 2 to Hellenic. And that was a well-taken goal by Gemma Martin. She had to get it over the top of Michelina Hordas, whose throw out was a misguided one. Went straight to Myatt. Myatt went on to Sophia McCrillis. Good tackle from Nadia Lely, but only as far as Martin. Martin just went one stop and just found that space between the top of the centre bar and the outstretched hand and glove of Hordas. 2-0. 23-minute mark. They don't miss Hellenic when the opportunity comes. Tom. Sort of a kick in hope, really. Myatt will give chase. And Chinoa's had to go wide. Tom with a throw in now. Lisa McCrillis comes forward and presents. Jessie Newcomb with a left foot to clear away. Chinoa misplaced. Now Myatt has it on a run again, and here she goes. Ball comes down the middle, and Ellis has it. It's to a favourite left. Good defensive work from Jubilee Weo. Goes all the way back and puts pressure on Mary Coombe, who still gets the ball away. Now Fulton on it for Casuarina. Into Sophia Pablo. Gets the call and has hit the ref. Trying to find Douglas there, but can't get it past the ref, so it'll be a restart. Casuarina's ball. 2 goals already, both to Gemma Martin. The Blue and Whites have that advantage on the Northcrest scoreboard. Now one over the top. Casuarina comes out. But offside. So good defensive work from Hellenic. Ellis. I think this is going to beat Tom. No. Comes to Martin. Martin then goes out to Lisa McCrillis, turns it in. Might have lost it on this occasion. But the effort goes back to get the ball back. Douglas comes again and wins the ball. Lovely work from Douglas. Nice play from her. Gorgeous football. From the number 12 for Casuarina. For everyone to see. Just beautiful place and pace and patience when she had the ball in. Fulton sneaks it one away. Hellenic have done what they do. They've swapped Myatt and Martin. Myatt now on the left, Martin on the right. Chance for Hoffman to go over the top, but Casuarina's tall and grabs that one easily. But it looks like it's gone out of play, so it'll be a corner. Let's have a look at that again. Hoffman on a run. Gets past the player. Yeah, you can see that it caught the boot of the Hellenic defender. So it was a corner. This is the third. She's going to move in. Here it comes. It's gone out of play. It's unlikely for Alex. A couple of bodies to the ground. One is Casuarina, one is Pablo. But it's a goal kick restart. 27 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. 2-0 advantage because of Gemma Martin. She's got 2 today. The number 4. More a assister of goals this year. And they got 2 on her own today. Second one in particular. A really well-placed goal. Ellie McCrillis with a lovely ball onto a rampaging Tom. Didn't really have to pause at all. The ball came to her feet. She goes back to her captain and Pablo has a chance to clean it up. No, she's just given it back, unfortunately. Lisa McCrillis would charge through and then she sees the run from Myatt. Nadia Lely gets her touch to it and then off a Hellenic player again. So it will be a throw in. You can just see a throw in, a goal kick. You can just see it now rolling across the goal line. On replay, thank you to the boys bringing this live streaming for us tonight. This is FNT TV. My name is Bruce Stalter. This is a round 11 catch-up match, of course, of COVID. Women's Premier League in Darwin. Plenty of communication on the pitch, always is with these two teams. Talk is always a good indication that a team is working as one. Hordas over the top, and then Hoffman's got away. And she's on the run now. She's got Weo, and she dips one over towards Weo. Weo takes it on the thigh, turns, got Ellis to beat, gets past Ellis. Ball still alive. Tom sort of shins it out. Pablo has it. Call comes. Pablo now with Martin in a tangle of bodies. Pablo wins it, and then unfortunately gives it back. Newcomb gets in there. And Chinoa. And that's a one for Tom. Sophia McCrillis. Early ball. Right foot. Nadia Lely controls it. Goes wide conservatively. Best thing to do. Plenty of players pushing down on her. Both teams set up pretty similar. In a lot of ways they cancel each other out. But so far, Hellenic have taken 2 opportunities. Taking them really well. McCrillis challenged by Douglas. Gets the ball away, Tom, and that'll come off, and fortuitously for Tom, that missed kick is going to be returned to her as a throw-in. That's gone out of play. Fulton to Douglas. Stolen by Ellie McCrillis, the captain, goes back to Coombe. Coombe to Ellis. Now it's just come from Ellis to Pablo, who slides a right footer in. Little back heel from Hoffman trying to find Jubilee Weo, and a little bit too clever. Nice skills though. Ashley Sales got Myatt to deal with. Now Martin's over there. The two wingers in the same spot. This is what they do. Then McCrillis, Sophia version. Tries to get one to an on-rushing Ellie, but that's not going to happen. They might get another go now. That ball's gone straight to Tom. Tom puts one through, and no one's really running it. Now comes Myatt, but it's collected easily and comfortably by Michelina Hordas. This is a round 11 match catch-up. Casuarina running right to left on your screen in their pink socks, in their black kit, with the pink edging around the neck and the sleeves. Comes out to Tom. Tom puts one through, and now it's a Chinoa Alfie Abbott's going to have to go again. 14 on 10. 10 comes at her. At some pace to her. And puts the pressure on, so it'll be a throw-in result for the Blue and Whites. They have a 2-0 advantage on the North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to McDonald's. Great supporters of women and girls football in the Northern Territory. Thank you to Steel Line, service over and above in the supply of steel, and NTF, the construction supply specialists. They are your local construction supplier. We need to construct a bridge there for Tom. She's had to go a mile to get it. Now has it and throws in. Lisa McCrillis playing advantage. Lovely ball through to Myatt. Myatt's challenged straight away. Cleared away by Nadia Lely. Only as far as the captain of Hellenic, and that's gone out of play. Ellie couldn't bring that in. Throw in. Alex Fulton now the chance. Douglas in there. Come up and hit a hand, and it's been pulled out by the referee. So it'll be pretty much on the halfway line, this restart by Hellenic. Been a tightly contested match. Two goals are different. Seems like it would be more a one-way show, and it hasn't been anything like that at all. Casuarina should have had one. And they've put pressure on a couple of times. But you have to say that Hellenic are in the ascendancy after 34 minutes, not just on the scoreboard, just some of the things they're doing. Look at that left footer. Sales, great header. Had to happen. Fulton will get there early and go straight down to Hoffman. Hoffman challenged by Chalakis, goes back to Fulton. Fulton inside to Nadia Lely. And Nadia skims one through, but Hoffman was on a run. Now it's with Lauren Douglas. Tackled by Martin. That's what I mean about both teams. You lose the ball and they want to get her back straight away. Now, and Arrogant has a chance. The number 10 for Casuarina. She's got around Tom. And tried to put a ball back in, but Tom came again. And does a nice casual pass inside to Trakillis. She finds one to Sophia. And Sophia takes off. And McCrillis not able to progress it that far on that occasion, more across field than downfield, and Fulton just picked it off and put it out of play. Oh, lovely work from Ellie McCrillis. Ball's bounced off Newcomb's right boot up into her hand. So they'll pull it back and have a restart with Hellenic was on the raid there anyhow. So they'll just have a little pause in that and reset and head towards goal again. The blue and whites. So 2 in the wall, Newcomb and Pablo. You hear the crowd oohing twice, once for the Martin miss, then one for the Myatt miss. Probably a little bit too much punt on that from Ellie, but great direction. She moves in, beats the wall, beats the outstretched right boot, then the outstretched left boot of those two Hellenic forwards. And it'll be a goal kick to restart. Holdhouse has to make the long run behind the furthest point in this pitch, the fire station end. Grab the ball. So it's a short ball, Newcomb out to Sales. And only as far as Steph Trakillis has put it back, and it'll go back to being a goal kick again. Sales will collect on this occasion. Round 11 match, catch-up football due to COVID lockdown. 2 of the heavyweights in the women's game in the Northern Territory. Casuarina, one of those heavyweights, running from right to left. But tonight they're chasing a 2-0 deficit. Newcomb goes across to take this. She'll bring it right up. Over the top. That's a great ball to Jubilee Wow on the run. And equally great work from Carla Kasha. Carla. She came out with no fear. And straight into the onward path of those 2 players. One from Casuarina, one from Hellenic. And took the ball with comfort. Douglas just showing those lovely skills she's got. Now she takes off. Look at that. Those turns. Keeping the ball at her feet at all times. Looking for someone to give her a run. No one was really running for her. You can hear a coach sing out, give her a hand. Now Weo puts it on to Douglas. Douglas made the run after setting it up and then takes a shot on goal. And it wasn't a bad shot either. From Lauren Douglas, the number 12. Hopefully in a replay, no, we'll only see her run. But her work before that was sensational. And there's a good shot too. A little wide of the left upright. Carla had it, Kasha Carla that is, had it covered. But not only did she win the ball and hold the ball up, she had to make the run as well, did Douglas on that occasion. Casuarina need to give her someone to go to, options, and those options need to be fluid and forward. Here's an opportunity for them. It's going to go the other way on this occasion. So those in possession have lost the ball. It's going to go to Hellenic. Ellis, the tall central defender, puts the ball through and it's going to beat everyone. Again, progressing ever so slowly, but in the right direction. Throws in Douglas. And Tom had nowhere to go but do what she did. A very casual putting of the ball out. Jubilee Weo takes a shot from distance. A little bit of frustration in that, I think. That was a good 35 out from goal, maybe 30 by the time she hit it. She's also stamping her foot now because it was more of a toe than a proper shot. Casuarina taking her time. Good punch downfield. Cleared away by the number 3. Nice work from Rnd11. She goes there. Everyone was on their heels watching her. Newcomb has to go back and she'll go to a keeper. Keeper goes wider to Sales. Sales needs to get onto the horse to catch that, but won't. Casuarina just a little loose at the moment. And Daphne Shalakis, the youngster, will collect and throw in to Martin. 2 goals in Gemma's locker already. But Ellie McCrillis tag teamed, and it will be won by Weo, the number 7. Ellie will come again and certainly does, and then pushes it out. Nice little recovery effort from the captain for Hellenic. Still with Casuarina. About 4 minutes of regulation time to go. That's a good ball from Lauren Douglas. She turns on the inside. Free flowing and takes a shot. And Casuarina had it covered. Hoffman was too far back and Enarigan was well targeted. Good pressure from Enarigan. It's Tom slowed it down just a touch, and the pass on this occasion didn't find Hellenic player. But like what they do, they get the ball back if they lose it, and they've got it. Now they've lost it again, but you can guarantee there'll be a chase on here. Hoffman, nice pass through to Jubilee Weo. Steph Trakillis, short one to Lisa McCrillis. Cleared away by Newcomb. Ellis, right footer. Trakillis into Tom. Gemma Martin comes back to help. Then one over the top from Trakillis. And Sophie McCrillis gets around as she always does. She can't keep it in on this occasion, not even her pace. Could collect that in. Goal kick it'll be. 42 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. This is FNT TV presentation of the Women's Premier League. A catch-up round, of course, of our good friend COVID. And that was the day the lockdown was announced by the Chief Minister and Chief Health Officer. Gunner and Heggie, respectively. Here's a chance for Weo. Coombs there and clears it away. Fulton comes at pace. Tries to get around Tom the long way but can't get to it. Throw in. The number 10 has it. She scurries inside, does a nice little turn. They always know where each other is. That's come off the back of Martin. And again, off the shin more than anything else, off Newcomb, up and under. Cleared over the top for Fulton, for Weo. Weo just a little too casual there. Here's danger if they make the run. Newcomb gets in early. Now Weo to Douglas. Douglas turns. She's going to push one through now. Try to get it to Hoffman. The Hellenic up to that in the defensive line. Newcomb comes out. Goes wide. No one there. So here they come again. Then the ball through to Myatt. Myatt's onside. She'll go to goal. She's got Martin on the inside, but she'll take the shot and puts it away. And a well-constructed goal. Goes to the type of play they have. Loose ball collected. Straight away they go looking to go forward. And Myatt had Martin inside if she wanted to go there. But she thought, I'll have a go myself. And between the keeper and the right upright, she found the right height and the right pace to put that one past the keeper. So a 3-0 advantage. Douglas. Fulton. Now Sophia Pablo. Hoffman. Hasn't seen a lot of the ball. They need to get more to Rachel. And Myatt in there early with a tackle and clears the ball away, but it won't be to an advantage because it's way in front of the Hellenic players. About 20 seconds of reg time to go. There shouldn't be any time added. It's been a free-flowing affair here this afternoon, early evening. Kick-off was at 6:30 local time. It's about 20 past, a little bit past 7. The kick-off was about 6:35 to be honest. Anyhow, 45 minutes of reg time go now, so ref's letting some play go on. She must be playing time added. Don't know where that's come from. Maybe the goal celebrations. There have been 3. There it goes now. So that brings half-time, where both teams will go in and hear from their coaches. I'm sure Matt Hatchick, the coach of Hellenic, would want more of the same, and Martino and his team will certainly try and fix up some of the gaps that were appearing and get their cohesive play back, because they are a threat when they are like that. They're not out of this yet, but they do go down into those tunnels, 3-0 down here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. My name's Bruce Stalder. This is the FNT TV live streaming of a Women's Premier League, a catch-up from round 11. Casuarina 0, Hellenic 3. With space to burn and pace, and it's gone right to Knights. Got it in. Fulton comes in. It's a good ball. It's beaten. It's in there. It's still an opportunity. Bounced around. There was a real clear. A chance to turn and go push wide if she wants to and take the shot. And Casuarina, she goes the number 7 for Hellenic. The balls in are always dangerous. Finds Martin unmarked again. Takes the shot. This time ends. And it's quality. Look at that ball from American to Douglas. She'll take the left shot. This is a goal now. If she takes it, oh my goodness. And Fulton goes to goal. She's got Jubilee to go to. She takes a shot instead, and Casuarina still by Hordas. Now goes from Martin. Martin to Sophia McCullough. She'll go on the left foot and take the shot. Just when it goes to Myatt. Myatt will go one on and take the shot. It's cleared away by Chinoa. Altheab goes back to Myatt for a first time. Goes left across to Sophia McCullough. Just does the turn. This time misses from her and goes over the top. From that. Myatt now on the left. Martin on the right. Chance for Hoffman to go over the top, but Casuarina's give her a hand. Now Weo puts it on to Douglas. Douglas made the run after setting it up and then takes a shot on the inside. Free flowing and takes a shot. And Casuarina to Myatt. Myatt's onside. She'll go to goal and she's got Martin on the inside, but she'll take the shot and puts it away. Tuesday night here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. Two teams that we knew would present really quality football, and they've done that once again. Look, Hellenic have a 3-0 advantage, and it's a pretty good indication of the opportunities they took. There were a couple they maybe should have taken as well. Casuarina has been a bit loose in certain areas of the play, and Martino, their coach, and Jackie Anion-Smith will be certainly talking to him about tightening that up and making sure that there's no more goals coming against them in this half, so they can go and seek some goals to get some sort of parity on that North Crest scoreboard. They had a really good opportunity for Rachel Hoffman, but unfortunately Rachel on this occasion put it wide. But they are very much able to counter-attack and to use Lauren Douglas as a great distributor out of the midfield, and we've seen that on a number of occasions. But you just got to take your hats off and whatever else you're wearing tonight to say, you know, Hellenic, when they get it on song, it's on song, and they're very, very hard to beat. And today they've been relentless and moving forward with real pace and energy. And what I love about them is that if they lose the ball, it's within seconds that they try and seize it back. And that's what you want from a football team, no matter what level it is, where it is in the world. You want to get that ball back. It's about possession. So we'll see how the second half goes. So Matt Hatchick's talking to his ladies at the moment, Martino and Jackie Anion-Smith, and the team there at Casuarina talking to their ladies, and we'll get back into this second half. Casuarina, yet to get on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can in the next 10 minutes. This one's making its way out. My name's Bruce Stalder. Welcome to FNT's live streaming of this game. Second half now, 3-0 advantage to the team with the ball, and they're going to run right to left on your screen. That's Hellenic Athletic Ladies team in the Women's Premier League here, up against Casuarina. It's pretty much first versus second, and I know Casuarina will come out with a tighter and more cohesive formatting as a football team in the second half. They need to. Otherwise, the relentless Hellenic might go further on the board. So we'll get into this. Two goals to Gemma Martin, one to Rihanna Myatt. That's why we have a 3-0 advantage. And one of those goal scorers is already on the run. Puts it across field to Myatt, who scored the other one. And this time, Martin from Myatt to Martin. And Martin's just put it over the centre crossbar already. And we are literally not 20 seconds old. You can see on the long stride of Myatt. And then Martin got in front of her defender and got a boot to it, but this time went wide. But that was in the first 20 seconds. So Casuarina need to get out of the change room and into the pitch. A few touches of the ball will help that. Sales now winning it. Hoffman takes over, goes to Douglas. Douglas had an opportunity. She'll have to go again because the other 12's there, and that's Lisa McCrillis. Fatima Tom goes back and then goes shuffled forward to Myatt. Myatt can use her again, but ignores her and goes to Coombe. Coombe's skins run across, but it's going to be picked off by Casuarina. There's the run, and she's onside is Fulton. Turns. She's got Hoffman coming through now. They're trailing back the defensive line, and they handle that really well. Coombe and Ellis working together, and now they're at the other end on the counter. This is so typical of these two football teams. And it's going to be pulled up for that. So 47 minutes. North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller. The Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution, 1-800-978-360 are the numbers, 1-800-978-360. For any personal or business dispute you have and you want it resolved effectively and affordably, Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. Tom. Myatt. One that skims past Trachillis and lands at the feet of Ellis, who then still advances forward on the left. Daphne Shalakis in there. Tackle from Ashley Sales is a good one. Ball skims away towards the grandstand where Martin collects, goes back to Ellis. Ellis onto that preferred side again and just hoofs the left footer downfield, and it's not a bad one. Lands about a metre in front of Martin, and Nadia Lely has to get in there and clear it away for Casuarina. The very energetic and enthusiastic central defender in Nadia Lely, wearing number 4 for Casuarina. She will run all day. Now Daphne Shalakis with a throw-in. Yeah. To Lisa McCrillis. Back inside to Gemma Martin. She turns it back into Daphne. Daphne goes back to the more experienced central midfielder in Trachillis, and then on to Ellis, and Ellis to Myatt, and Myatt with a header on, but no one really on the run except for the captain that came late. So diffused by the keeper for Casuarina, and Hordas gets them underway through Altheab. And Arakan goes in short to Pablo. Pablo back to Chinoa. Chinoa skims one over the top looking for Wio. And Coombe will go all the way back to the keeper. Plays a really steady right foot where the two number 12s are tangled. Lisa McCrillis and Lauren Douglas. And a win for the Blue and Whites with that little entanglement. Be a throw-in. Over there on the eastern side, we have a sole spectator, making sure he's got enough space. Thanks, mate, for coming out on a Tuesday night and going on to the far side. Have time alone and enjoy this football match, which has been exactly that, enjoyable. Lauren would like that one back again. Everyone was on their heels and watching her really and not making a run. It's something they need to fix up, because when they do that, they are an impressive football team, Casuarina. Just a lot of ball watching tonight. Pablo inside to Fulton. Here's an opportunity. Again, you see what I mean? No communication. Carla Kashakala out of her area. Right foot's it down. Now here's a chance for Fulton. She's going to take it. She needs to take it. And probably I'm not out there, Alex is, so I won't say anything. Maybe the first time would have been the way you go. We can just see that again. Ball comes to her. Maybe then. But went on the second occasion, and by then Carla Kashakara had got back into the goal area anyhow. But good idea from Alex. Saw the keeper off the line, and well and truly off the line. And Daphne throws the head back. Not happy with that. That's what drives her on to be a good footballer. Trying to improve every day is Daphne Shalakis, number 23, the left back. And I know I don't think Daphne's had a header tonight, which is unusual. She's usually in quite sharply to get a head to ball. Ashley Sales, nice one in, finds Douglas. First touch is glorious. So was that tackle from McCrillis. But the ball's going to come from Weo, and she'll get inside Ellis. Ellis goes back to her keeper. Here's an opportunity that was diffused so well. Now Douglas picks it up, controls the ball, 2 on her. And Arrogant came on the inside. Maybe should have stayed wider then. And here they go again. Down the middle goes Myatt. Newcomb gets back and clears it. Really effective defence from the number 6. Lovely work from a central defender. And Chinoa's kicked it away and back to Fada Anatom. Newcomb over the ball now. 3-0 advantage to the blue and whites, running right to left on your screen. They're Hellenic Athletic. Fulton, busy as always, trying to make things happen for a football team. And all effort. It's not going to be rewarded on this occasion. It's going to be a throw-in for the blue and whites after all that from Kaz. So the Rowdies have it all to do. 3 down on the board, the Northcrest scoreboard. I want to thank McDonald's too for their great support of women and girls football live streaming as well. Myatt with a large and loud and lingering scream. Send it my way, and she did. Steph Tukillis. That ball's equally good. Come across, hits the back of Sales' header. Cleared away in the end by Nadia Lely. But relentlessly, here they come again. McCrillis clears up. Inside to Sophia McCrillis. And Martin will put it out. Just couldn't control it. Gemma. Hoffman has it. Looks for someone. Now the troops are coming. Fulton makes the run. How unusual. Beats everybody. Still available. Ellis clears it away, but only as far as Newcomb. It skips under Newcomb's left boot. And Chinoa, Althea is going to have to do a run because Myatt's come at her again and gone around her. Now she'll head into goal. She'll put this on the right where it needs to be, and it was. It beat Michelina Hordas, but not Sales. It also beat, most importantly, Sophia McCrillis. You'll see on the replay just how Myatt gets away, and then a couple of long strides, and then she looks up, puts a lovely weighted ball through. It was maybe a left footer for Sophia. She went on the right, and it had beaten the keeper. It had beaten McCrillis and into Sales and out for a corner, where the person who put that cross in will now take the corner, Rihanna Myatt. It's a good long one in. It's probably a little deeper than it needs to be. And now Douglas will clear up. She's got Ellis trailing her. Now she puts a lovely ball through to the number 10. And Arrogant, one step, one pass, then goes further forward, looking for a run from Jubilee Weo, but right on the edge of her area. There's Carla Kasha standing defiantly and collecting that ball. One bounce, steps back and then moves in. Puts a boot to it and goes down the middle where it's hit Sophia Pablo in the hand. So come back for a restart. Awkward one for Sophia. And a reward for Hellenic. They are coming again. Martin miscued that one and gave time for Ashley Sales to clear it away and does. Thank you to the Northern Territory Government too for their great support of women's sport in general and football in particular. So the NT Government, the Department of Sport and Rec, great supporters of the women's game. Nadia Lely, good tackle. All ball. No, Rachel Hoffman it was, sorry. Rachel's having to get back from her offensive end to do defensive work. Says a little bit about Casuarina today. She's have to go all that way back to get the ball. No, Sophia Pablo goes wide. Chinoa Althea goes long. Icky Arrogant gets there first. Pablo, nice pass into Douglas. Douglas has time. Looks across. Send it towards Hypon. Now Rachel will have to come back and collect, but does. Sees the run from Douglas. Ignores that and goes into Fulton. Fulton puts a lovely one onto Weo. And Jubilee turns. Goes to her favourite right side. Now it's going to fall for Douglas. She takes a shot. And it's going to go wide. That's better stuff from Casuarina. Jubilee Weo was trying to find her preferred side, and that gave the advancing Hellenic defenders the chance to get in there, and you can see that then. But Lauren Douglas with a shot from distance. Good solid strike, but off target. Ellis. Bit of thievery from Alex Fulton. Saw it coming and got in there so well. Turns on a lovely play and now goes into the area, takes the shot. So across in front of Hoffman, but too far in front of her, and Cashakala collects. That is so Alex Fulton, just desperately trying to do stuff for her football team. And that'll come off Nadia and go out of play. Grandstand side. About 10 to 8 local time in Darwin. Not any wind, breeze, zephyrs, nothing around. Really quiet, calm evening. Not going to be calmed down that goal mouth in a minute. Martin on a run. Gemma turns it in, cleared away by Newcomb. And Jessie finds Ellie McCrillis, and she just turns. Some nice work from her. Daphne goes back to Coombe. To Sophia McCrillis. Nicely well-weighted pass from Daphne Shalakis. Now we're at the other end. Kashakala can come out. She's going to come out now, and timing was just impeccable. I thought she left it late, but she got there, and because Eki and Arrogant is fleet of foot. And she was going at it at pace. And Carla Kashakala came out and just got there in time. Chino with the throw-in. Casuarina down, 3 on the scoreboard. Thank you to Northcrest for the board. And we have 59 minutes on the board. Second half. We are at round 11 catch-up match, course of Mr. and Mrs. COVID. Right, goes to Tom. She has plenty of time, so she's going to scamper through and then offloads to Myde, who oversteps the ball and then turns a lovely ball back in, and Nadi Lely was equally efficient in getting up and heading that way out of the area and out of danger. Fulton in there early, reclaimed by Ellie McCrillis. Now Ellis. And Jamie's going to have a shot. Why not? And into the top netting. She certainly has the direction. You can see on the... she just sized it up, moves in. Good balance. She's trying to not overhit it either. That was more about placement. It's lovely placement too. Only a little bit this side and it could have been in. Jamie Ellis, number 14. Fulton keeps it in. Martin comes at her again. The aforementioned Ellis on the ball again, busy. There's a little right foot pass into Steph Trakillis. Calm as ever, back to Coombe. And then Coombe wide for Myatt. Here's a good little snapshot of Hellenic. Myatt gets past Al-Thiab. Turns on the inside, unselfishly looking to go to Lisa McCrillis and does so. Lisa pushes it back into her, but Douglas gets involved. Now in Arrogant, back to Chinoa Al-Thiab. She goes over the top trying to find an Arrogant and does, but Coombe, number 2, gets in there first. Ball's bouncing around the midfield. Fulton gets involved. Off McCrillis. Now Coombe cleans it up, trying to find Martin, and it'll just run out of play. Restart here on the western side, the grandstand side of Larrakia Park. Darwin Football Stadium, number 1 pitch. Bit of wear and tear after all the games played on here. Nice tackle from Newcomb, and it had to happen. The dangerous Sophia McCrillis was out and about. Nice again from Jesse. Fulton goes over the top. And Coombe in front of Weo. Coombe again, just shepherding a larger body out of the way. Well played. Turns on the inside now. Weo's going to try and split them and does. Coombe comes again. Good defence. Good effort from both players. Not wanting to give anything to the other. We'll just see now how determined they both were to win for this, win this for their team. Weo gets through, splits the 2 defenders, goes again, and then Mary Coombe just stays with her like a mosquito and just will not go away. And got a goal kick. Well done. Martin. Sorry, Ellie McCrillis to Daphne Shalakis, and trying to find Martin on this occasion. Jesse Newcomb gets a knee to it. Now Sales. She's pushed that across, but it's only going to fall for Lisa McCrillis right in the centre, and she puts a beautiful ball through, and it needs the keeper to come out, and well done to Mickey Hordas. She needed to happen. Ashley Sales get to it, and it'll come off her and be a throw in. Going to have a sub. Anita Price looks like it's coming on. Yes, it is. Anita's wearing 77, which sometimes Maria Bilius is wearing. But it's Anita Price tonight, and off comes Gemma Martin after 2 goals. And plenty of other involvements, a couple of really nice assists. A great 63 minutes from Gemma. So Anita will go pretty much straight in that position on the left side, on the inside left shoulder of Sophia McCrillis. So Daphne Shalakis, the left back with the throw over the top. Price is already involved. First thing is to put a ball back in off the left. And it brings work from Michelina Hordas. Cleared it, cleats it, now sends it to Fulton. Fulton first time tried to get it around a body and get it up to number 10. But Anne Aragon have no hope getting that one. It was just too wide for her. .64 minutes. Rihanna Might. Good ball in. Price. Anita Price has been on the pitch for 33 seconds. And her second involvement is a beautiful first time into the back of the net. Might, a beautiful cross into a beautifully taken first time. You'll see it now. Might on the run. She's done this all night. This is probably number 12 run. Turns it in, then gets that lovely floated ball. Right boot, bang, in from the number 77. Well played, Anita Price. Brothers and the goalkeeper for the men's Premier League at the Wolfies, Port Darwin. It'll be interesting in the backyard with them two. One defending and one scoring. Anita again goes forward and collides with Alex Fulton. Now goes through to Sophia McCrillis on the back of Jessie Newcomb. She's still going to have it. She'll turn inside, might take the shot and does. Great save from Michelina Hordas. It's all happening. Look at this on the replay. That's what Sophie does. Sophia McCrillis gets in behind, then takes the shot, narrow corridor, and Michelina Hordas, lovely save. Pressure's on Casuarina. 4-0. And they could have added a fifth then. 2 goals to Martin, 1 to Might, 1 to Price. The substitute, lingering at the back of this corner. No one's marking her. Now Lauren Douglas goes to her. Just out of the camera. Shot. In comes Might. Raises the left hand. Again, it's a dangerous ball. Still dangerous. Sitting there. Still dangerous. And cleared away in the end by the Rowdies. Now, a quick counter. Chinoa Al-Thayab getting in front of Anna Tom, and that'll go out of play. Off the Toms at right boot, I think. And a little tumble from Al-Thayab when the ball was dispossessed. She's okay, I hope. Getting asked the question from Rnd11, going to do up her shoelaces. So, and Arrogant has it. She's looking for someone to run. She's got Jubilee Weo, she's got Hoffman. They're all on their heels, though, fortunately. Now Fulton's making the run. The only one really running. Now it goes to Hoffman. Hoffman turns, goes into Jubilee Weo, tackled quickly by Lisa McCrillis. And Chinoa will be beaten by Myatt. Myatt takes off again. Puts an early ball through to Sophia McCrillis, but Rnd11 is across in pace and with a well-directed pass out of play and diffused that opportunity. There's been quite a few opportunities on that right-hand side. It's a favoured side of Hellenic tonight. And why not? It's brought results. Four goals by my calculation. Will there be another cleared away by Rnd11, who's just not stopped trying? Steph Trakillis goes back to Tom. And Rnd11 again. Throw in for Myatt. 68 minutes of pass of regulation time in this round 11 catch-up match here on a Tuesday night. Just gorgeous evening. Good night for football. Beautiful conditions. Douglas running through, and sheer effort has got herself and her team an opportunity to move forward. Fulton keeps it going. Weo turns on the inside, beats Ellis. Fulton says, go again. This time it's Hoffman. Hoffman gets there eventually. Now takes off to goal. She's got Weo inside, takes an early shot. And it's long and well and truly off target. But good play before that. Rachel May could have maybe gone another step forward and played on the ground, but was a positive end, if not for a result in terms of a goal. Positive end because of a positive play from Lauren Douglas and Fulton before that. Goal kick restart. Ellis with a super left footer. Offside this time, Myatt. $70-minute mark. Thank you to McDonald's for their great support of women's game and the live streaming opportunity tonight. Thank you, McDonald's. Also, Ward Keller. They are the Territory Law Firm. You look after your personal and business disputes you may have, and they'll resolve them for you. And if you want to give them a call, it's 1-800-978-360. 1-800, that's an easy bit. 978-360. That's not an easy bit when Myatt's got the ball. She's so difficult to contain. Now Price has come through at pace. And first touch. And Michelina Hordas will clear it away. Then roll a short one through. Ashley Sales through to Hoffman. Hoffman will get this back. Nice ball through to Lauren Douglas. Dips one over the top for WPL, and she's going to try and get past Kerman. That's been difficult all night. Mary's just been really strong at the back, and look at that. Young player playing in the central defensive role, just not phased at all. A little number 2. Ball's bouncing around in a tight area. Might push ones forward for herself, and McCrillis is going to get it anyhow. Newcomb will be on her left shoulder. She'll turn inside. She can shoot with either feet, but Nadia Lilly gets there first, and then Douglas turns away, and nice work from Lauren. So skilled. Then a beautiful ball through. They've got to run onto this. Aaron Arrigan does. Coombe comes as well. Coombe, Arrigan, and Coombe wins it and gives the corner away, but great effort from the 2 youngsters in Arrigan and Coombe. This corner will be taken by Hoffman. Hoffman in with a good ball. And Pablo had an opportunity. Goal just opened up in front of her like a garage door just went up. And unfortunately for Sophia, it's beaten her outstretched right boot. There's a chance to win it back here. Play on. Vantage could have been played, but come back, that'll be a yellow. And it is. And a substitute in the 73rd and a half minute. Lisa McCrillis coming from the pitch, and then goes Georgia Hadjic, wearing number 16. And her team has a 4-0 advantage at this stage. Ellis just boots it down to that corridor because she knows something will happen. Martin turns on the inside. Sorry, Myatt turns on the inside, goes to goal, puts one across. There's someone there. Georgia Halkitis just gets there, puts a left boot to it, and it could have gone in ever so close. Subs get involved straight away from Hellenic. Here's an example of it. Price was there as well. Myatt gets it past. She's done that all night. And then Georgia Halkitis, full stretch, gets a left boot to it, but it's just going to go past the right upright. Been on the pitch for about 7 seconds and involved already. Georgia. So Mickey Hordas will bring it in for a restart. Newcomb's going to go for the short pass if they want to do that. I think Michelina's going to go long. And she does. She finds Douglas. No one's there to help Lauren, so it's now back into the blue and white's hand. And Sophia McCrillis with a 1-2 with Georgia Halkitis. It's going to come off Georgia and off her hand. Fulton wants everyone moved forward. Puts a good right boot across the Sales. Sales need to keep progressing. Price is on her. And good tackle and, good pressure from Price makes an awkward one for Ashley Sales. Sub going to happen now for Casuarina. Soraya Malboy-Hudson's going to replace Genoa Al-Yab. And Genoa Al-Thiab's come from the pitch, in a bit of pain. And number 15, Soraya Malboy-Hudson, will go over into that left-back position. Price, big, strong throw. Great grip on the ball then and good distance. Then a left footer that's just going to fall in the right place, and Myatt will have a go at this. Defenders come from everywhere. I don't know what was happening there. My apologies. I heard the whistle. So Daphne Shalakis is coming from the pitch. Good 76 minutes from Daphne, and on goes Papadakis, number 6, playing in the unfamiliar left-back position, but she'll certainly overlap from there. Usually up the front is Mosca. Just one of the many young talented kids they've got coming through the ranks. Michelina Hordas puts one through to Trakillis. Good pressure from Hoffman. Trakillis clears it away and calmly collects it and gives it back to her team. That she's been doing that all night in the midfield, Steph Trakillis. Coombe tries to thread one through, and Sales just sends it on a return post. Now Douglas. Lauren wants to get on with it. Fulton. He's going to have a shot. I think Alex is going to have a shot. And one bounce into the hands of Kashikala. And that's come off. Lauren, unfortunately, and Douglas's ball's going to fall at the feet of Myatt, who's on a rampaging run. Takes the shot and just misses on the right side. You can see she looked up, saw she could have at least 4 metres between goalkeeper and post, and she just pushed it wide. Here she goes again. Ball fell at her feet fortuitously. She comes in and just lays back. You can see what she was trying to do, just dip it into that bottom right-hand corner of that goal. And on this occasion, close, but not in. As the helicopters go over on this Tuesday evening, local time about 8:15. Beautiful Tuesday night. Lots of celestial things happen if you're one of those ones who watches the planets and stars tonight. I think it's Venus and something else is close together, or anyhow, you can see both or 3 planets or whatever through one binocular set. And there's a good summary for you. I should have read the rest of the article. Pablo. Now, Sophia McCrillis. And Sophia was, that's a half cross, half shot, but she was giving it to Myatt on the run. See again, Price, unselfish, nice assist. Sophia, yeah, that's a cross. You never know with Sophia though, she might have tried to put it in between the post and the keeper. She's definitely a goal sneak. Not tonight though, hasn't had one. But 3 of her teammates have. Martin with 2, Myatt with 1, and Price with the other. Weo. And Aragon comes in at pace. Now Eki goes to goal, takes one from long way out and hits the turf. I thought it might have been a corner, but it's not. Goal kick restart. Good challenge from Weo. Now Pablo. And Sophia is entangled with players, but gets it away. Ashley Sales goes straight over. That's come off Weo's head. Trying to find Eki and Aragon, and Ek's going to watch that just roll away under the Karama Tavern sign, where Fulton will scurry across to collect. Alex is pushing forward. She wants a goal. It's just her in a nutshell, really. Never, ever gives up. Got the ball now. She wants someone to give her a run. There's no one with her. The closest... I know I can see her in Aragon there, but she wants an alternative. She's going to have to go to Eki because she's already under pressure from Tom. And Alex knew that would be difficult for her to play out of there. Now she's got it away. Malboy Hudson. Georgia Halkidis. Little tap one into Ellie McCrillis. And Ellie does some nice work. Michelina Hordas had to come out and did with real confidence. Mosca Papadakis and Sophia Pablo at it. And Moscow winning that little battle. Mary Coombe trying to find the number 5 midfielder, but Fulton got in the way. Now Douglas just turns on the 20-cent piece and scampers off. Talented person. And so is that one. Ellis off Myatt's knee. There's a ball over the top. They are relentless. And that'll be put out by Ashley Sales. Moscow Papadakis will go down for the throw. And in the meantime, there will be a substitute for Hellenic. Maddie Hatchick ringing the changes. Looks like Holly Wilson's coming on. It is. Holly will come on for Tom. The usual 82 minutes from Tom. Effective, no show, no glory. Just does the hard yards every game that she's in. And that's how you win premierships. By having players that do that hard work. So Tom's had 82 minutes of hard work. In the place goes Holly Wilson. Now a sub for Casuarina, 3 of them. Ringing the changes. First of all, Sophia Pablo going off. Replacement is number 2. Chloe Shug. Jubilee Weir's off. Number 6 is on. 16, sorry. That's Phoebe Lamboa. And then in Aragon. So Ecky's coming off as well. And on goes number 11, Sarah Forsyth. So 3 changes there. Forsyth, Lamboa, and Shug. Now, there's one of the subs to the other sub. So Forsyth through to Lamboa. And now been picked off. Price has come from nowhere. So has Douglas, and Lauren Douglas, the midfielder for Casuarina, clears it away. Lauren's had a great game again. Her and Alex Fulton have been fantastic, as is Nadia Lely. Malboy Hudson turns on the inside. Beats Georgia Ketis on this occasion. And Douglas again turning, and the ball gets away with her. Trick Hillis can get in there and get a kick, and does. Ball's going to come back to Casuarina. What can they do with it? Ellis with a right footer. And that'll come off Lamboa and head towards the out of play. And it'll be their ball anyhow. Meaning Hellenic's ball. Little lull in play here while they're trying to get these throw-ins past the assembled players. This time they find Myatt. It'll be pushed out again by Fulton. That's the second occasion. Only 5.5 minutes of regulation time left. Casuarina yet to get on the board. They need the ball and they need to get down the other end. At the moment, the blue and whites have it on the eastern side, which is the North Crest scoreboard side. Myatt turns in again, as she's done all night. This time, Nadia Lely clears it up, gets past Fulton. Georgia Halkitis with a nice turn and pass, then a shot. And good intuitive shot from Georgia. We can see this on the replay. Ball comes away, goes back to Georgia and just goes right, I'll have a go. And does instinctively. First time, bang. And not far off. As yet again another chopper goes overhead. Must be chopper night. Or we've been invaded. One or the other. I'll know when I get home. All the backpackers are outside. Ball comes down, goes to Price. Price puts one forward. Beats Halkitis on this occasion, but not Newcomb. Fulton. Shug. Now on to Lamboa. Lamboa goes across field. Price on her shoulder. Hoffman. Now across to Forsyth, and now back with Lamboa again. She has opportunity to give it to Douglas and does. And Lauren goes, that would be the only mistake from Lauren today. The ball had too much punch and misdirected. Idea was right, but unfortunately ideas and actions aren't always the same. Now we have Myatt turning in. Great defence from Hellenic. Without her work tonight, it would not be only a 4-0 scoreline. Now Myatt again, she just doesn't give up. She comes out, Michelina Hordas says, I'll take that, thank you. And does. Well played by Mickey. Brave, strong intervention. Now Malboy Hudson. Tackle from Sophia McCrillis. Getting right back and doing the defensive work. Halkitis goes down to Myatt. And you can see the run being made by Sophia McCrillis. Came back and intervened, got the ball back and then made the run. A young player, but she's doing all the right things when she doesn't have the ball. Right, throw in. It looks like Holly Wilson from here. Throwing that in. Georgia Halkitis on the ball. Strong tackle from Douglas. Ball comes loose and Anita Price just charges in and takes a shot. And it had height, flight and direction. And Michelina Hordas stood strong to the ball on the first occasion and clasped it tight and then got it underway again. Good football from both ladies. And Coombe clears it away. Myatt. Ellie McCrillis 1-2 with her, and then one on for an on-rushing. Ellie McCrillis and Douglas is going to have none of that. And then they'll battle and it'll go out off Hellenic and be a throw-in for Lauren. She has not tried, stopped trying. Lauren Douglas, number 12 for Casuarina. Oh, that hurt. On your own player. Now they're making the way out. Fulton goes again. Clears the ball away. Now Lamboa has it. Phoebe will go for a run. Ball will come all the way back over the top of Shug. So Ashley Sales will throw to Chloe, I suspect, or maybe over the top to Fulton. She's gone over the top to Fulton. And Alex, a rare miss. And we'll get the ball off Price. No, Price will win that one. Only about 40 seconds of regulation time to go. Ashley Sales, Mosca Papadakis on it. Ball still in play. And Nadia Lely threads one through, trying to find Lamboa and does. Lamboa straight away off to Forsyth. Forsyth has a chance. Sorry, it's Hoffman has a chance here. And now there's a shot. Comes in. It should be in. And it's bounced and gone over. That's Casuarina's night. Alex Fulton was alert to it. Put a nice ball in. You can see it here now. Great work from Kashikala. And then Fulton said, right, you're off your line. I'm going to put it in the back of the net. It bounced, beat the defender, and then went over the goal. Yep, pretty much the summary. And who was there? Alex Fulton again. Got 1 minute of time added. Ellie McCrillis. Cleared away by Jessie Newcomb. Price throws in. Off Sales, it's in play. Ash goes back and clears it away. So Mosca Papadakis can't get to it, so Mosca will have a throw in. We're into the dying stages of our 1 minute of time added on. Round 11 match, it's a 4-0 advantage to Hellenic, and they'll take the 3 points tonight. And there goes the whistle on this Tuesday evening football. Really enjoyed that football match. Hope you did too if you're watching the live streaming. Thank you to McDonald's supporting women and girls football in the NT. And we saw plenty of the talent out there tonight with all 22 plus subs that were used. My name's Bruce Staller. Thank you for joining us on this live streaming. We'll bid you farewell tonight. The players will be going straight home, so we won't be doing any post-match interviews, but we thank you for your support on the live streaming. Thank you to the people that were here tonight as well. And we'll do it all again on Friday night, 6:30, when NITV and SBS get together and broadcast the live streaming of the Women's Premier League. And that'll be a round 13 match on Friday. On behalf of Football NT, my name's Bruce Staller. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed that. And we'll show you some highlights. And then we wish you all the best. A safe one. Take care. With space to burn and pace. And it's gone right to Myatt. And Myatt's put it in. Fulton comes in. It's a good ball. It's beaten. It's in there. It's still an opportunity. Bounced around. There was a real clear. Now a chance to turn and go push wide if she wants to and take the shot. And Casuarina, she goes the number 7 for Hellenic. The balls in are always dangerous. Finds Martin unmarked again. Takes the shot. This time ends. And it's quality. Look at that ball from Hellenic to Douglas. She'll take the left shot. This is a goal now. If she takes it, oh my goodness. And Fulton goes to goal. She's got Jubilee to go to. She takes a shot instead, and Casuarina still by Hordas. Now goes from Martin. Martin to Sophia McCullough. She'll go on the left foot and take the shot. Just when it goes to Myatt. Myatt will go one on and take the shot. It's cleared away by Chinoa. Altheab goes back to Myatt for a first time. Goes left across to Sophia McCullough. Just does the turn. This time misses from her and goes over the top. From that, Myatt now on the left. Martin on the right. Chance for Hoffman to go over the top, but Casuarina's give her a hand. Now Weo puts it on to Douglas. Douglas made the run after setting it up and then takes a shot on the inside. Free flowing and takes a shot. And Casuarina to Myatt. Myatt's onside. She'll go to goal. She's got Martin on the inside, but she'll take the shot and puts it all. And one of those goal scorers is already on the run. Puts it across field to Myatt, who scored the other one, and this time, and she did. Steph Tukillis. That ball's equally good. Come across, hits the back of Sales. End it on her. Now she'll head into goal. She'll put this on the right where it needs to be, and it was. And Jubilee turns, goes to her favourite right side. Now it's going to fall for Douglas. She takes a shot around Ellis. And Jamie's going to have a shot. Why not? Rihanna Myatt. Good ball in. Price. Now Fiona Nicholas on the back of Jessie Newcomb. She's still going to have it. She'll turn inside Myatt, take the shot and does. Great save. Hand. Again, it's a dangerous ball. Still dangerous. Sitting there. Still dangerous. And takes off to goal. She's got Weo inside. Takes an early shot. And Hoffman in with a good ball. And Pablo had an opportunity. Sorry, Myatt turns on the inside, goes to goal, puts one across. There's someone there. Georgia Halkitis just gets there. This ball's going to fall at the feet of Myatt, who's on a rampaging run. Takes the shot and just misses. Ball comes loose and Anita Price just charges in and takes a shot. Oh, sorry, there's a chance here. And now there's a shot. Comes in, it should be in. And it's bounced and gone home.